Hello, everyone, and happy holidays. I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now with everything you need to know ahead of tonight's Friday Night SmackDown. WWE Now is delivered by Papa John's. Use code WWE at checkout for 25% off regularly priced items. Now let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get set for a huge night. 2022 has been all about the bloodline. Roman Reigns and the Usos have held WWE Championship gold for an entire year, and the additions of Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn have only made them stronger. But as the year comes to a close, an old friend is coming back to SmackDown to try and kick 2023 off right.
Make your list, check it twice. The bloodline's been naughty, and won't it be nice when Santa Claus is coming to town?
Next week, Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn will team up against Kevin Owens and John Cena in a tag team match on the final SmackDown of the year. The return of the C Nation leader had the bloodline visibly shaken last week. So how will the head of the table rally the troops this week? One way to gain some confidence will be for the Usos to take their tag team titles into the new year. The Usos have taken down challenger after challenger in their record-breaking tag team title reign. But tonight, a brand new challenger emerges, as Hit Row will try their hand at dethroning the champs. Top Dollar and Ashanti the Adonis showed what they're capable of in a triple threat win over the Viking Raiders and Legado del Fantasma last week on SmackDown. But despite everything that they're facing, it's impossible to ever shake the Usos' confidence.
Tonight is gonna be a good night.
Who is going to step up to Ronda Rousey? Well, we'll find out tonight as Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Tegan Nox, Emma, Sonya Deville, and Xia Li will look to battle their way to a SmackDown Women's title opportunity in tonight's gauntlet match. Xia Li was busy playing spoiler for Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox's tag team title hopes last week as she went incognito for her attack.
Hey, this is him. Yeah. Trigger, you stick your nose in it.
The baddest woman on the planet and Shayna Baszler once again targeted Rodriguez backstage in an attempt to weaken one of their toughest challengers. Rodriguez is still feeling the effects of the attack, but she did receive some solid medical advice from Rousey herself.
Ice it. 20 minutes should do it.
Throw on your favorite Christmas sweater and pour a second glass of eggnog because there's no better way to get in the holiday spirit than a Miracle on 34th Street fight. Braun Strowman and Ricochet will take on Imperium in one of WWE's most beloved holiday traditions. Every year, the Miracle on 34th Street fight offers some of the hardest-hitting holiday memories and allows superstars to embrace the season of giving.
And now more! 3 eggnogs! What?
Strowman and Ricochet have gone from rivals to teammates, as Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci did everything they could to crush their Intercontinental title dreams. So will Strowman and Ricochet gift themselves some holiday-style revenge over Imperium tonight? Well, guys, that's the latest from all around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8, 7 Central on Fox. And remember, WWE Now is delivered by Papa John's.